Sing ciao, everybody. Welcome back. It's been a while since I've had to put on a warm hoodie, but I'm about to venture out. It's just gone 7 a.m. here in Ha Long, Vietnam. I couldn't possibly get out earlier because I slept in, but one of the things that has really happened in the last little while is it's come in quite cold. I will look up the temperature before we get going today and let you know. I've got a pair of short pants on, but I did go out on the balcony and it's pretty cold out there. I think I'm going to go down and do a bit of exercise this morning down at the local exercise area rather than hightail it around the streets. And simply because I also noticed there's been a little bit of rain out there overnight. But I do want to get out and get some fresh air, and I've got a couple of things I want to share with you today. So come along, let's go. I'll get downstairs and I'll come back with the couple of things I want to share with you today. All right. Don't know how far I'm actually going to go. Got a bit of water out here. And of course, if it's raining, I'm not going to be going out in the rain. A little bit of sprinkling. It's 11 degrees today, so that would be a surprise because we always think of Vietnam as a tropical paradise. But when winter hits in the north, it really comes in with a vengeance. And so I've got the hoodie on today. There's a bit of a story with that one. And I've got the short pants on because that's how I like to roll. The hoodie comes with me for when I travel. I get very cold on the planes. And so I wear this hoodie, I put the hood on, put the eye things on, and I'm warm as toast. When I looked up the weather, it said 11 degrees feels like 8. So it's feeling quite chilly. And there's wind gusts to 31 kilometres an hour. So the wind is quite gusty. It's coming from behind me, so hopefully you can hear me okay. But I'm not going to venture too far today in this walk. A couple of people downstairs here at 7 o'clock. Needless to say, they're rugged up with long pants and hoodies themselves. A couple of security guys whizzing around. But I'll duck out the door over here and see if we can get a little bit of streetscape behind me for you. Much warmer when you come inside. And of course, it's not the obligatory Christmas Vart yet, but we do have a lot of Christmas decorations happening around Ha Long, and in particular in the apartment here. All right, let's hit the streets. I'll stick close to the building, and might just give it a bit of a pause before I get into it, so that I can make sure the sound's coming through satisfactorily for you. So just take 5 and I'll be right back. Everything seems to be tickety-boo. Mr. High Cafe's putting his coffee tables out the front. I'm getting a bit of rain coming from this side here. So might go around the streets. So look, 2 things I just wanted to get you up to speed on today. So it's not going to be a long one, but it's just how quickly the seasons change in Vietnam. And I know where I come from, we have sort of 4 distinct seasons. I can't really tell you what the Vietnam seasons are, other than in sort of May, June, July, August, it's as hot as hell here, and you probably don't want to be here. It'd be 38 or 39 degrees and very, very, very humid. That was when I first came to here 6 years ago, and I have to say it's the hottest place I've ever been. That said, we air conditioned it up, and sometimes the air conditioner really struggles in the evenings to keep it cool. I'm just not venturing far out there because I don't want to get more wet than I need to. So summertime is a real hot time here, and the sun's up at 5 in the morning, so we can get out early and do things. We're heading up to Christmas now, and so it's a little bit different to that. And I've been here in December, January in particular, where the days are 10 degrees and it's like today, 30 km/h breeze. It's cold. Colder than where I come from, but clearly not colder than where most of you come from. The other one that surprises me is now we get to the end of the year, we start making plans for next year, just how quickly it comes in cold and how quickly the Vietnamese people adapt. So everybody's out with their snow bunny gear on. All the ladies are wearing long boots and things. And essentially I'm looking like a shag on a rock because carrying a bit of extra weight, I don't feel as much gonna have to go back this way. I think that's too much wind up there. I don't feel as much of the cold as everybody else. So I think if you're planning to come up to Vietnam in the next couple of months, December's over, but January and February, just be aware that you could hit a few cold days if you're up in the north. And if you did Google it up, you'd probably see that, right up in the north past Hanoi, we end up having a lot of snow and ice up in the mountains. So that's the first thing that's on my plate today. The second thing is, I've got a full day as usual. Vietnam Steve never sleeps. Got a wedding I'm off to today. Now, weddings are interesting in Vietnam. I don't know if I'll get you any happy shots at the wedding because it's a noisy, bustling party situation, and that doesn't lend itself to the YouTube gods. But I think we're going about 11 to the wedding. You really just rush in. Everything's been signed up beforehand with these weddings, so there's no actual ceremony. That's done with the family. Could be a month ago, but this is the wedding lunch. So we'll rock in at 11. We'll be gone by 1. We hand over cash, and that's the story. But there'll be north of 500 people there, and should be a fun day. I'm looking forward to it, but I've got to make sure I've got some warm clothes on because it's pretty cool out today. So really a short vart for you today. I'll give you a couple of street shots because it is quite nice where I'm walking, but really just wanted to let you know a couple of things on my mind. One is the weather has turned. I've had to dig out the hoodie, and the other is rest assured I've got a full day. I'm off to a wedding. If I can get some wedding shots, I might try and make a short 2 or 3 minute vart about it, but it is difficult. I don't like filming people when they're relaxing and letting their hair down. All right, so let me just show you what's coming up here, and then I'll come back with just one other thing I need to find out from each of you. It's to do with the holiday season and what that means for you. So we're quite patriotic here in Vietnam. We have the flags out of our houses, and of course we love parking on the sidewalk. We've got some exercise ladies in there, and I'm just whizzing around the neighbourhood, and if it does come down raining, I'll be back upstairs. Oh God, a tiny little dog came and attacked me. So everybody just getting up and running today. People starting slowly, shops are opening, ladies are out in their long gear. Motorbike white riders are completely rugged up. There's none of the get around without a shirt and without a helmet. So the sights and sounds of Vietnam early in the morning. So look, I'd be interested in the comments what you're planning to do over the holiday season. So Vietnam here is an interesting place because they don't celebrate the holidays for their religious or year-end purpose. The holidays that I celebrate, Christmas and New Year, but they do have all the accoutrements of Christmas. So we have Christmas trees, we have kids getting around in Christmas jumpers or sweaters, and perhaps I need to get the ugly Christmas sweater from here. So the holiday is not celebrated, and I've got people that want to meet with me on, Christmas Day, or I remember a couple of years back the kids had an exam on Christmas Day. So what happens where you are? Is it a holiday with religious observance? Is it not a holiday, but you still have all the accoutrements of Christmas trees and Santa coming through the sky? How does that work? And then again for New Year, because we sort of run on the Chinese calendar here, or I suppose they say it's the Vietnamese calendar. And, they'll get out at New Year's Eve and toot the horns and clog the streets, but New Year's Day will be a work day. So nobody's really taking off many days. Like where I come from in Australia, we shut down from about 2 or 3 days before Christmas, and now I'm getting wet right through till the back end of January. So while we have Christmas and New Year coming up here, it's not really celebrated in any off work, go away with the family type situation. Thanks for all of you that have stuck with me through the year. I've got one more vart in me before the Christmas break, and I'll wish you all a happy Christmas in that one. I'm going to take a break straight after Christmas, so you'll have to go back and look at some of the back catalogue for a few weeks there, but I'll be back with you in January, and there's some real exciting news coming up in January. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for sticking with me. If you liked the video, hit the like button. And of course, as you probably know, the main thing here in the Vietnam Steve community is that you get your comments into the comments, and then I can respond to you. I'm thinking of having sort of a 5-question Friday VART scenario, and get some of those recent questions that people ask me, because people ask me the same question over and over, which makes it easy for me to answer, and might roll that out in the new year. The white fence here is because the shopping centre next to where I live is being built, and today we have a white fence up and no one can get in there. So in a year's time we'll have the biggest shopping centre in Ha Long here right next door. Until then, stay frosty, enjoy your Christmas and New Year break as we wind out the end of the year, and I'll see you in the next one. My face has gone numb. The glasses have got rain coming on them, and I dare say I'm not going to get 5 kilometres in today.